Yeah, I'm glad they got that light back in. Yeah, man. I did a video today. Y'all see it. It's up there in the top. I didn't take it out because I probably still be speaking on something like that. You know, every black person, we all are not the same. What we have some, we are. Don't get me wrong. We have some resemblance. Every so-called black person has some resemblance, and we all are really we really kin. We may not just be blood and but we are. When I say kin, we're talking about as far as being the real Jews according to the Bible. But yeah, we are real, the people of that book, in a way, because think about it. We all eat the same thing. We all like good seasoning food. All that, all of those things go with it. As far as the stuff that we eat, like it goes into the like that too. You know what I'm saying? Because when our ancestors got off them slave ships, from even from my mother's side, from my daddy's side, they all had diabetes on their side of the family, and then on my mother's side they had it's on both sides. But my mom used to tell me all the time, stop, be careful eating all that, right? Because all that stuff is on both sides of your family, so you need to be careful with eating it. I remember she used to say that. She don't say it as much now, but she said don't. My daddy's side, my daddy, he died from lung cancer and thing. I have to always say that, and I mean, so that um you know what I mean, to make a history, keep it history and everything. It's getting dark about a second, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, so on this we're getting darker again. Yeah. So I had to come out. So I had to speak what I was saying and why it was on my heart earlier. About we are all different. We are different, but we are still similar. Meaning that, like I said, you know, when it comes, most of us we like music. Most of us, for the most part, we like music. Some of us don't like it too much, but the average so-called native, we all into. Most of us we like music. Some of our people we like it more. Just something like I have a brother. He's very deep into the music and the partying and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? And so we pretty much know. That's how you can tell who the real Jews are too. You go by the diet we eat. We like our food good and seasoned. You know, and that's just how it is. So hold on, wait a minute. I'm looking around. Yeah, it's getting dark by the minute, man. So I'll probably put another video up. It depends on what if I come up with a good topic and I have a good topic. Cause see, I like to talk about it while it's on my mind. You know, one of the things that I want to talk about before I go in, I want to say this here. When it's a family, see, we all, none of us are perfect. No, I ain't gonna even say that because I don't like using that. But we can be keeping the commandments of the Most High God. We can all, we can all be perfect. You know what I mean, through the Most High. But we all have some faults, and we all can improve. I'm gonna say it. I shouldn't have said perfect because there's no such thing. Because the Most High said, "Be perfect," like Matthew 5:48. Be perfect like your Father in heaven is perfect. So I don't want to just use that word loosely, but I'm gonna say it this way. We all have areas in our life where we can improve. Just like when it comes to knowledge, understanding, or whatever, we can improve. I don't like. I saw something yesterday that I didn't like, and I'm gonna talk on it some more when I get in my house. The reason why I'm out here doing video because I music in that because YouTube get when you have somebody, then you got to stretch it, and it's a little harsher when you got something you want to talk about because YouTube is strict about that. You know, you got it's certain music that they allow you. You know, I want to say this to a family that I was interacting with yesterday. I saw some stuff. To be honest, perfectly honest with you, it pissed me the fuck off. But I couldn't say nothing because it is when you're in other people's house, you got to stay and keep it respectful because if you say something at that moment when it wasn't time you say it, and then you know, you don't want to like make something shouldn't go because you know when you and you speak in a certain way, a lot of times you got what you're saying while you're in their house, you're in their territory and on their property. You see what I'm saying? So anything can liable to go down. So I try to be careful about that too. But I do be wanting to tell people the truth. You know, let me get on back. It's getting a little darker than what when I came out here. You can see it's kind of darker, like up here above my head. Hold on, like you can see it and gotten kind of darker there. So it lightened back up now. So it's getting pain. But I saw some shit that pissed me off. And what I saw, you know how you see some people, and this is for educational purpose. You know how some people, some kids, the house be like you think about the dysfunction because most of us as a people of color, we have dysfunction somewhat what in our home. We have the children out of line. Sometimes the grown children be out of line. And the grown children sometimes be telling the parents what to do. And it's like everything is just totally out of order and chaos. It's like we have chaos in our home, you know, because of those things. Other people's house, and you don't want to. You want to keep it respectful because at the end of the day, before you speak it, before you say something, you realizing you're on somebody else's property. Can't really do and say exactly what you want because you don't want it to escalate. It shouldn't go because sometimes things sometimes left. I don't want that to happen. You know what I mean? So that's why I try to be careful when I go to. Have y'all ever experienced that? You go to somebody's house, in the back of your head, you know you can't really. You're in their vehicles. You own their property. You're using their property. Now it ain't nothing like if you're in your house, in your own house, you can pretty much do like you want to do in your own house. My brother, my other brother, that you know that's you know that talked to me. He was letting me know. He said, "Man, you can't come in." And I thought about what he said, and I said, "You know what? That makes sense. You can't go in other people. You know, yes, sometimes people can be wrong, and you see things that you don't like in other people's house and stuff and things of that nature. Sometimes you want to say something, and then that little small instinct tell you don't say that because it can escalate. You don't want to escalate it and make it bigger than what it is because a lot of times you can mean well, and then you may come off a certain way, and it may not be the time. You can escalate and it can turn left, it can go left, and you never know what would happen in the midst of that conversation. So you try not to take and like go off. You don't want to go off at that time because you pretty much be trying to wait till for opportunity so you can go in on the situation. But I guess when you be doubtful about going in, you're like, man, should I say it? Should I not say it? Should I say it? Because you be kind of nervous a little bit, and then you be like, nah, I better not say that. I better just let it just ride, just let it ride on, just let it ride low because you got to remember you in somebody else's house and you can't you have to be respectful, you know what I'm saying? And especially in their house and all of that, because you're dealing with their property, you own their property. Let me go on back in here. Yeah, hold on. Let me come back in here. Yeah, I have to watch all that stuff. I don't want to get all that copyright in my stuff. But you know how you have to do, man. You have to do all that. You know what I mean? And I saw, like I said, I'm taking too long to get to the fucking point. When this person want to go some fucking well, they fucking about it because because they have gained. This person is from I respect. I try to respect. I try not to come off rude and things of that nature, and be like sitting up there like, yeah, man, you know your ass is, and people say certain things, and you just can't, you try unless you just have to, you know what I mean, or if it'll come to it, you feel like you have a feeling somewhere down the line you'll end up going in, but you don't want to just go in too fast, you know what I mean, because you know what I mean, and like you want to leave, but the other person is, we'll take you home, and so on and so forth. Like, oh, okay. And in the back of my mind, motherfucker, I mean, like, damn, man, this person going into hood, man, the dope hood, all that shit. You know, you thinking about all that shit. So you say, okay, all right, fuck it. All right, okay, all right. Maybe I can learn something by just, so they stay they stay shit long as they want to, but as soon as they parents go off, and it's like they rushing they parent. Come on, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. You know, stuff like that. But when it comes to their ass, you got to sit there for an hour waiting on them to do what they need to do. But when you stay a long time, and they got shit to do, you got to do. Fuck, I want to do. You know what I'm saying? So, but I couldn't say it. I could have said something. You say I could have. I didn't say nothing. And it's like, man, this is so out of order and so dysfunctional till it ain't funny. Now, I'm not against people. Everybody they do their life the way they live their life. Just like me, I came from a different world from this person. We came from two different sides of a fence. He came on this side from this side of the fence over here, and I came from this side of the fence on this side of the world over here. So I try to respect that. You know what I mean? I try not to. I'm trying to come and attack, and like I want to come up and like fight the brother for, fight the person, or the woman or a man, whatever, for what they, based on their side of the world. So I try to be respectful, and I try to gain some knowledge from it. But at the same time, killing this person. You see what I'm saying? And you realize that you don't want to say nothing or say the wrong thing to flip the person. Things it can get out of hand. You see what I'm saying? It's very easy to get out of hand. And I don't want the shit to get out of hand. But you want a way to deal with it. It's like, what I'm doing right now, I'm just trying to pray and ask the Most High for wisdom. And I've been trying to do that. Praying and asking the Most High for some wisdom on how to approach a situation that I don't know how to relate to. Just like if a person is from the street drug area, or they from the dope area or whatever, and I ain't never lived on that side of the fence, then I want the Most High is to give me some wisdom of knowing how to come off. Because see, I can come off wrong in my own way, and it can escalate into, it can get ugly. You see what I'm saying? And I don't want it to go there. I don't want it to feel like I'm just being attacked. But you got to know how to deal with. It's all about knowing how to relate. So maybe I can find a common ground and relate to, or try at least meet the person somewhere. So that's the thing. I think you have to find a common common ground and meet the person where once you find that the opportunity where you know how to meet that at, you got the first I got the first common ground. And it's going to be easy because remember, being in the dope world, this person has 50 games up over me. You see what I'm saying? He's about, by the time I say, before I didn't say one or two words, 30, I'm just making an example. He didn't say about 30 words to your two. He didn't say 30 words before you even open your mouth one sentence. You see what I'm saying? So boom, to this person. So what I'm trying to do is learn how to have wisdom, you know, in learning how to approach different situations. Because I really love my people. I really do. A common ground to where I can communicate with and meet people where they at. You see what I'm saying? Of knowing how to meet them where they at and having the right wisdom and knowing how to meet them where they at. To say to them, knowing what the fuck not to say to them. You see what I'm saying? It's, or whatever. Because I don't want that. I don't want tension between us like that. I don't want no beef in trying to point over. I want to be able to say it. I understand their side of the world, but at the same time, try to draw them. You see what I'm saying? So that's all I want to do. I'm going to talk some more about this in my room. So look out for more videos on this here. Different, but we're still similar. Just we as a so-called black people. We all like the same shit. We like snacks. We like cold drinks, soft drinks, Kool-Aid, fried cheese, right? Smoked turkey necks, regular turkey necks and gravy, rice and beans and green peas. Y'all know so-called black Hispanics and Native Americans, we eat that. That's the type of food. That's our culture, our music culture. You know what I mean? We like most of our people, I should say, love the loud music. You know what I mean? We love the music that we can feel. You know what I mean? I love the music that I can really like, even though I can't sing it, but I can feel the song when I hear it. You know what I mean? And I just move around, and so I can't sing, but when I hear music and it really touches my heart, my spirit, that's how we are. We are similar. When I say we're similar, we can relate to. We can relate to just about anything black culture. When I say different, we live our lives. Everybody, we don't all exactly. We don't think exactly. It's not. It wasn't meant for us. It's to act just like me. I love doing videos. Where I like doing videos, brother Johnny wouldn't want to do that. Some people just don't believe in being on camera. You see what I'm saying? Whether they be a male or female. People like food. Some people like money. Some people say, well, if I can't make no money doing YouTube, I don't want to fuck with it. But with me, I don't give a shit. I feel like this is an opportunity is to get a message out, and I'm just glad to be able to have a voice out, whether if you get money for it or not, because I've been doing YouTube since 2013, videos. You see what I'm saying? They done changed up a little bit. You know what I mean? You used to could go and upload webcam videos directly from the site, but now you have to actually download the softwares, download install the order to be able to record from a webcam. You know what I mean? In 2013 and around 2005, you can go on your computer and you can go on your load the video and record the video directly from your site. Now you got to use your phone if you want to upload your a YouTube video. You got to use your phone, and then you can take your phone and you can upload it directly to the website, or you can upload it directly to the YouTube website. That's how it is now in 2020. But the old, I liked the old version of YouTube. You know what I mean? I like new stuff, but I feel like the older version would never die out of my mind, because I think about it every day. There wasn't a day when they got rid of the old version and put the new versions up. I was disappointed, because like plus pages and all of that, I didn't like that shit neither. Go